Overpromised with Covino and Rich.
We'll do it. Do it live.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddies.
It's been a crazy week, a sad and heavy week, which is why I'm extra pumped to do the show with you.
Let's go.
And get into a fight weekend. Shout out to Super Rare Shop. Covino and Rich from Fox Sports Radio, 2 to 4 on the West, 5 to 7 on the East. This is our bonus pod. And speaking of the fights, we're going to talk about the fight. We're going to talk about Mike Tyson. We're going to give you your NFL picks.
Can't wait.
We're going to give you week one of the NFLs. They might be ass.
I'm so desperately hoping to bring back some last year's Mets magic. I'm even wearing my Grimace LFGM shirt.
Yeah, well, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that.
Not looking good. My team sucks ass.
And good luck to Terrence Bud Crawford this weekend because he takes on Canelo Alvarez, who might be the greatest ginger of all time. Or is he? We'll let you know. But before we get into all this, let's go over the tail of the tape, man. It's a big fight. Las Vegas.
Well, for all the people that, love to deny Jake Paul fights and all these spectacles, a boxing connoisseur would say, well, this is the fight you want to see. This is the fight.
One of the biggest fights of our lifetime. It's not at the T-Mobile Arena. It's at Allegiant Stadium. This is a stadium fight in Vegas. Two greats going at it. Rarely happens in today's world, and they're still in their prime. But remember, Terrence Crawford, legend, has his hands full. He's skipping up 2 weight divisions.
Yeah.
Crawford's skipping
to his Lou.
to super middleweight 168. He built his career in the 140s, 147. He's the 154 champ. He's skipping middleweight 160 to 168, where Canelo is undisputed. So let's go over this. Canelo's 33, Crawford 36. Again, Canelo, 65 battles. He fought everyone under the moon. Terrence Crawford, 40 fights. Canelo, 61 wins to Crawford's 40. And Canelo lost twice when he was young to Mayweather and to Bivol when he went up in weight, proving how hard it is to win when you move up.
Guess what I've never seen? Terrence Bud Crawford lose.
Yeah, but you know what else you've never seen him? Fight at this weight.
That is true.
Right? Knockouts, Canelo 39 to Crawford's 31. Height, relatively the same. Canelo 5'7.5", Crawford 5'8". Canelo, 4 division titles. World division titles 1, Crawford 3. And again,
it's a really long tail of the tape.
because they have a lot of accolades and they've done a lot. Canelo is the undisputed champ, like I said, and Crawford, the champ, 2-time champ at 140 and 147. It goes on and on. But who's going to win this weekend? We'll talk about it when we get to Rich's picks and more, but that makes you think about Canelo's legacy. This is a legacy fight. Yeah. I think whoever wins, it goes down in history. If it's close, maybe we'll see it again.
If you're lacking interest or care about this fight, do what I may do tonight, which is on Netflix. They have the docuseries leading up to the fight. So if you want to learn more about Canelo or Crawford and you're like, I don't know, I'm so on this, watch the doc and I guarantee it'll pull you in.
Viva Mexico, cabrones!
I know, you got your Team Canelo hat.
Órale, cabrones!
Now, is Canelo, which stands for cinnamon, because he was the redhead, Canelito.
I remember from 8th grade Spanish.
Is he a top ginger in sports? And where does he rank? We thought about it. We let you decide at Covino and Rich, at Fox Sports Radio, because one of the first guy that comes to mind, not just because he's a great athlete, but he has one of the greatest red pompadours of all time, I think.
Well, I think it also helped that much of his career was on the Bengals. Yeah. And it just sort of blended in.
Yes.
Andy Dalton looked like, just looked to me.
Hair alone.
Like a Bengal.
He has great hair, always has a great fade, and he's a top ginger in our world. So he's got to be on this list. You know who else people forget? But when you really think about it, he's a ginger. When I say Big Mac land, you probably think Ronald McDonald, another great ginger. But I'm actually talking about Mark McGuire. Ginger.
He is. He's one of those like, oh yeah, he's a ginger. He's not, Little Orphan Annie, but he's got red hair.
You always saw him with a hat on, but he had that red goatee, he had red hair. Mark McGuire, ginger all the way.
Yeah.
So he's on the list.
I mean, if you're going to put someone baseball on, he just has more accolades, but I think nowadays people might say Justin Turner. But you gotta go Big Mac if you're gonna put someone baseball on this list, right?
For sure. Now, total ginger all the way. And he's actually in the news today, so he's on my conscious radar. Shaun White.
Yeah.
Top athlete, Olympic winner, and he just broke up with Nina Dobrev, so they're both single.
Oh.
But major ginger in sports for sure.
Who are you going for?
Nina,
okay.
for sure. But it was announced today that their 5-year relationship is Splitzo, Dunzo, Splitsville, but top ginger in sports, no doubt. And Blake Griffin also comes to mind. A lot of people are like, Blake Griffin, yeah, he's a redhead. There's not a lot of African-American redheads, but he actually explained it on Cold as Balls.
Take a listen.
My dad's black, my mom's white with red hair.
Okay.
Sorry.
How'd that happen? Like, let's go
Honestly,
get into that. That's what the people want to
It was
know.
like the early 80s in Oklahoma.
That was a crazy time.
I mean, you know.
Hey, y'all know what was going on in Oklahoma in the 80s.
And then they just,
Kevin Hart wouldn't do that show if he was fat.
No.
That we got to do a show where we have to have our shirts off. It'll keep us in check.
Oh, you're right about that. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But Blake Griffin, a top ginger in sports. And coming in at number one, I think this weekend, Rich, really decides where this ranks and how this plays out. But if Canelo wins this fight, not only cementing his legacy and really putting him on the Mount Rushmore of all of boxing,
Yep.
it might make him number one only to Hamilton Porter, the great Hambino, who stands in as the current champion.
So you're saying if Canelo wins this weekend, he replaces the great Hambino?
I think so. I think it all changes after this weekend, and we'll find out. So,
it could be a big weekend for redheads because Canelo's fighting and Ed Sheeran has a new album that comes out tomorrow.
nice.
A redheaded ginger type of weekend.
And shout out to the great Hambino, Patrick Renna, who was a great guest and a really funny dude. But a big weekend for redheads, Mexican redheads. And who did we forget? Who do you put on the list? Let us know at Covino and Rich. Now,
you ever get with a redhead? Because I feel like our grandparents' generation would always say things like, "Oh, look at her, nice redhead." I don't think I ever slept with a redhead.
I always say my girlfriend looks like Pippi Longstockings a little bit, but she dyes her hair dark.
Have I ever?
She worked at Wendy's. I think she was the Wendy's girl.
There's some ginger out there that's like, "How does he forget me? I'm sorry."
I don't remember. So last week, episode 107 was one of the most fun Overpromised that we did, and we introduced a new segment called They Might Be Ass. And by popular demand, instead of doing a whole conversation, we figured, based on week one in the NFL, who falls under this category?
They might be ass.
They might be ass.
I think simply based on this coach's response at the post game.
I'm with you on that.
There's almost like an admission of, hey, we're sort of ass.
The vibe was ass. Everything about it was ass. Their play on the field was ass. We're talking about Mike McDaniel and the Miami Dolphins might be ass.
I would say the good news and the positive is I don't see how it could be worse. And I also believe in the coaches and players to get it fixed. I'll call it what it is. It wasn't, embarrassing, not anything that paying fans sign up for.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I call it.
Positive is
I call it ass.
I call it ass cheeks. Straight up buns last week. Again, 33-8 to the Colts, making Daniel Jones look like an MVP. Daniel Jones looked like he was Lamar Jackson out there.
Well, I think, when you get a guy like Mike McDaniel, it's like in a relationship. It's like when you date a girl that's hot, or women when you date a guy that's funny, like sometimes those characteristics aren't as endearing when things go wrong. Like Mike McDaniel's sarcasm works when they're good. When they're bad, it comes across like, oh, you can't be witty and sarcastic when you're ass.
You know what they're not doing this weekend? Winning. I don't know. It's going to be a close one. The Patriots. Who's more ass? We'll find out.
Well, you know what? Can I give you the ass projection?
Yeah.
No one like an ass projection more than you.
Let's hear it.
They play the Patriots.
Yeah.
They can't find a way to sneak by. Those are two teams that are sort of in that middle pack of like, ooh, where are they? Who are we? Who am I? If they lose to the Patriots, week 3 is the Buffalo Bills. You're not winning that one.
No.
And then week 4, you play the Jets, who look like they got some promise. So they play 3 division teams in a row, and they could be 0-4 if things don't go right. And then Mike McDaniel,
Yeah.
Toodles.
I think it's safe to say after week 1, the Dolphins might be ass.
There you go.
Who's on your ass list? Let us know. Again, at Covino and Rich, at Fox Sports Radio.
I have a different ass list.
Oh, yeah. Not that ass list.
one.
Different
Okay.
ass list. Now, in honor of fight weekend, again, a big weekend of football and fights. And we need it after a tough week for sure. It's going to be nice to unwind and relax and have some people
Well, it's
over.
a fucking heavy week, man. The Charlie Kirk assassination,
horrible.
9/11 today, school shooting. Like it's a week where you go to sports for an escape more than ever.
In honor, and that's the beauty of sports, right? You get to just
Check out for a
enjoy
minute,
and check
right?
out for a minute. In honor of fight weekend, Mike Tyson's in the news. He was being interviewed on the Katie Miller podcast and made a really interesting confession. I don't know if you missed it. Here it is.
Would you rather be forced to watch The Notebook every Friday night or never be able to watch sports again?
I want to watch The Notebook. I love The Notebook. That's one of my best movies. You just lost right there, baby. You lost big time. We talk about The Notebook all the time when we just express it, so we talk about that movie.
It's his favorite movie is The Notebook.
Wow, that's one of my big time movies. And you thought you was going to get me, huh?
Yeah.
Now,
Couldn't get Mike there.
No. The other big announcement was that he used to take fentanyl while boxing.
Yeah.
He admitted that, but I think the funnier story was his love of The Notebook, which I've seen once and only once, and I remember loving it. But it got us thinking, what are Mike Tyson's other secret favorite movies?
You know, when you think about it, there could be a ton of movies, Mike. There's a lot of great rom-coms out there. What would you start with, maybe?
Well, hey, guys. Hey, it's Mike Tyson. Hey, guys. I gotta say, I love The Notebook and Rachel McAdams. I love The Notebook like McAdams loves Gosling. I love that movie. Hey, guys, Mike Tyson.
Can I give another one I think Mike might like? It was a movie with John Cusack. It was based in New York City. You remember Serendipity, Mike?
Serendipity. I love that movie. Serendipity. John Cusack's one of my favorites. I love that. But I don't want this conversation to be self-aggrandizing. This is kind of self-aggrandizing. And I don't mean to be loquacious, but yeah, I want to talk about Sleepless in Seattle too.
Oh, that's a fantastic one. You know,
I love
Cavino's
that
never
movie.
seen it. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, a classic.
I love Sleepless in Seattle. Cavino needs to see it. Maybe we could watch it together and then we could watch it and follow up with You've Got Mail. That's another one of my favorite Tom Hanks movies.
It's a great one.
It's a cinematic masterpiece.
Great one. Mike, I can only imagine maybe My Best Friend's Wedding is on your list.
My bad. You know, my favorite part is when they start singing. I love a musical. I love a little song and dance.
The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup.
That's my favorite part. I love it. If you're going to bring up Julia Roberts, by the way, she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. I love Notting Hill, too. It's one of my favorites. And I love Hugh Grant, too, because he likes hookers like me in the 90s. I mean, because I like Hugh Grant.
Always knew that you love the rom-coms. Thank you, Mike.
And can I give a shout out to The Vow? I like that with Channing Tatum, but The Notebook's one of my favorites.
It's a good one. Classic.
Enjoy the fight.
Thank you, Mike.
Mike Tyson, everybody.
Awesome. Love that. I mean, always a great time.
Exclusive interview.
I don't think I've ever seen Serendipity. I know I've seen it like
come
once.
on.
I've
Serendipity
never
was
seen
great.
Sleepless in Seattle or You Got Mail. I regret seeing My Best Friend's Wedding.
By the way, is it really?
But I did like The Notebook.
Is it that you're like too cool for this?
I didn't have time. I was watching.
What do you watch with women?
Goodfellas.
What did you watch with women?
I was watching Big Trouble in Little China.
What did you
The Last
watch
Dragon,
with girlfriends?
Scarface.
You made them sit down and watch Scarface?
Yeah, American History X, Clockers. Yeah, gang movies.
Why are you so cool?
Blood in, blood out.
Is it tough?
Yeah, bro. I didn't
No, but
have time
is
for
it
that.
tough to be that cool or no?
But I do agree. Hold on. I do agree with Mike Tyson on his number one favorite. The Notebook was fantastic. Except I watched it with my buddy Barry, and I felt weird about it because we were both sitting there like, oh.
Did you reenact this scene?
Have you ever seen Serendipity?
No, once. I saw that once, but I didn't like it.
John Cusack and
I like John Cusack in 16 Candles.
I mean Kate. What's
And
her
Better
face?
Off Dead.
Why have I drawn a blank? Kate
Beckinsale.
is at her hottest, and you know who's in that movie also? Jerry Piven. There's a lot of people in that movie, and it's fantastic. I think Serendipity is a great rom-com.
Did you say Serendipity?
Serendipity.
Is that what you call it?
Serendipity? Serendipity.
I love Serendipity.
There's a lot of, I'm a rom-com guy.
That's why Mike Tyson is the greatest because he'll bite your ear off and eat your children, but he also loves The Notebook, and that's why we love Mike. So it's not only about fights this weekend, it's all about foosball, and that brings us to Dickie Doodle's picks of the week.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, tonight I'm laying off. I know when to lay off and when to go hard. Whoa. Packers, Commanders. To say you have a gauge on this game, I think it's too tricky. You're talking about a team that went to the NFC Championship last year, Jaden Daniels, and then Jordan Love and this Packers team who whooped the Lions. Don't touch this game. It's Packers minus 3.5. My suggestion, don't touch it because there's better bets to be made. I want to start with this teaser bet. Spot, throw out my teaser bet because I labeled them all very nicely. This is the best teams ain't losing, but not sure if they cover teaser bet. Is that too wordy?
That's a little wordy. But
Ravens and Bills, we both agreed that even though they played each other last week, it's hard to argue they're arguably two of the best, right?
Both explosive, yeah.
So the Ravens play the Browns. When you do the teaser bet, it's 11.5. You got the Ravens just need to win by 5.5. So do you think the Ravens could beat the Browns by 5.5?
I think they annihilate them.
Yes. And the other one is the Bills are 6-point favorites against the Jets. I'm going to take that down to 0. So the Bills just need to beat the Jets.
Good.
So
because the Jets look like they could score.
Bills just need to win. Ravens need to win by 6, more than 5.5. And that's a teaser. 110 wins 100. That's my best teams ain't losing, but not sure if they cover teaser bet.
Speaking of teasers.
Yeah.
Did you see that teaser trailer for Christy Martin movie?
Looks good.
With Sydney Sweeney, speaking of fighting.
Yeah,
it does look pretty good. Sydney Sweeney, Christy Martin. And what about the fight, man? You got some flow on the fight this weekend?
You know what? I'll go over that in a second. I want to give you my parlay.
Oh, you got a parlay?
I got 3 bets. I got a parlay that you're going to love too. This, my friends, is a 3-leg parlay, money line. It's the better team will find a way to win money line parlay. Again, these might be too wordy.
No, I like it.
Okay.
100 wins, 285.
100 wins, 285. I like the Niners just beating New Orleans. I know you're saying Mac Jones and Purdy's hurt, but the Saints, we all agreed, were one of the worst teams in the league.
Yeah, but Purdy's out 2 to 5 weeks, they're saying. You're putting a lot of faith in Mac Jones' first game out there. But I trust you. Rich knows his Niners.
So Niners just need to win. Then you got the Bengals. Do you believe in the Bengals? Do you like the Bengals? Well, do you think the Bengals could win? No point spread, just win and beat. Who do I got the Bengals playing? Why can't I find them? Where are you, Bengals? Where are you, Bengals? Oh, the Bengals play the Jaguars.
Yes.
So Bengals just beat the Jags. Niners just beat the Saints. And the last one I got, the Steelers. I think Aaron Rodgers looked good last week. They need to just beat the Seahawks, but the game's in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So Niners, Bengals, Steelers, they just need to win. All 3 of those teams are about 3.5, 2.5, 3, 4 point favorites. Just take away the point spreads. Just do money line. Niners, Bengals, Steelers. Oh my, 100 wins, 285.
Little risky, but I like it.
And I have
life's a risk on now.
I have one straight bet I want to throw at you if that's cool.
Sure.
Detroit, really tough loss week 1. They weren't quite ass, but they did not look good against the Green Bay Packers. But now they're playing their home opener in Detroit against the Bears. I think Caleb looked good in the first half, but this is the start 0-2, hell to the nah straight bet.
I like that.
I don't think the Lions lose. In fact, at home, they may explode. So I like them minus 6.5, meaning just win by a touchdown. Lions beat the Bears by a touchdown, and I think we're good to go there.
They have to be better than what they put out there last week. Unless the Packers are just that good.
So here's what I like for your fight. These, by the way, the 3 bets right there. Screenshot that. And hey, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you want to roll with me, teaser, parlay, straight bet. I love it. Now, you're a big boxing fan. Canelo's a favorite, ranging minus 160, minus 195. I feel like a safe bet, but I don't like... I like to bet the underdog here, only because Terrence Crawford's never lost, and I almost feel like it's fun to bet the guy that has the O in the loss column. I think he What if he surprises you?
I mean, it's
160.
very possible. He's one of the greatest of our time.
So if you are going to bet, I just for the fun of it, I like Bud Crawford plus 160, 100 wins 160.
Okay.
Just for the win. Just for the win.
Enjoy the fight.
Well, let me ask you, you're
Enjoy
the expert.
the games.
Is there going to be a knockout in this fight, or does it go the distance?
It's going the distance. And
like
Canelo wins. Yeah.
It's going the distance.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Like the great Jack Burton said, it's all in the reflexes. And I think Canelo is going to counterpunch and do his thing and work the body. And I know that's Crawford's plan too, but Canelo is undisputed at 168. Just like I said before, it's the FAFO theory. F around and find out. When Canelo went up in weight and Bivol whooped his ass, after round he found out, like, maybe that's just too much.
And you're
for
saying
me.
that's going to happen to Terrence Crawford here.
Looks great. He's in great shape. He's a great fighter, but he's never fought at that weight. So I think you're going to see Canelo brushing off a lot of these punches that were effective on guys like Errol Spence and other guys that Crawford recently fought, but not on Canelo. I think Canelo wins. Crawford looks good. Crawford wins by decision.
Can I give everyone
Did I say Canelo? Canelo wins by decision.
Can I give everyone some good news?
Yeah.
Some good news is that this fight's on at a normal time, meaning it's not in some foreign land where it's like, oh man, I missed it. It was on at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. This is your typical Saturday night, Las Vegas, probably 8, 9 o'clock out here on the West Coast. You know, unfortunately for the East Coast, probably 11 or midnight. You'll probably end up seeing this.
Yeah, so I wish we were going.
It's your normal Saturday night fight time. So you can watch your college football, go get dinner, go do your thing, and it's fight night Saturday night, the biggest fight of the year.
Enjoy it. I'm telling you, and get hyped up. Watch it on Netflix, the whole lead up to the fight. Enjoy the docuseries. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the weekend, everybody.
Enjoy. Hey, until next time, arrivederci, baby.
See you in the Overpromised land.
Let's fucking go, Mets. Come on.